my gosh. It's been a morning already.
Right? I started off my day with a drink. I spilled a whole ass bottle. I didn't spill. It was on the top of my shelf, like my fridge.
Yeah.
And apparently it moves when, I don't know, my house shifts or something. And so I just was like, I opened the fridge to get juice and was like pouring the juice. I think I was putting my lid on my drink to get my juice. And it took me the handle, it was a handle of Jim Beam, came crashing down. And I think it took me a minute to be like, what just happened? Yeah. Is the Unabomber here? Like, did something just explode in my face? I was like, am I dead? But then Addie was like, the fuck? So yeah, no, it was a shit show. And I was like, oh my God. And it was just everywhere. And I smell like Jim Beam now.
So you were standing right there when it happened?
Yeah, and it also had an ashtray right there.
Oh, no.
With a joint in it, unfortunately. Yeah, I wasn't smoking the joint, to be clear. I am not high right now. But yeah.
It is Wednesday morning.
Right? I was like, almost got a DUI. But yeah, so it just like, it like broke the bottom off the bottle. And I was like, oh, fuck, please don't fuck up my countertop, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid a lot of fucking money for that countertop.
Yeah,
it was like one of the things in the design. And I was like, ugh, I don't want to pay for that. But I don't want, like, for Micah. I don't know, because I'm bougie. And
also, they're really hot. It's really hot right now. And that's what people want in a home. And
yeah, but I cut myself. Enjoy it. So, the ashtray somehow survived, too. Yeah. The joint, even. It's just going to be a whiskey-infused joint. So,
okay.
Right? I know. It's like, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Right?
So, but I'm concerned about Addie, like, leaving her there, because her food bowl and her water bowl were right there, too.
Oh.
And I mean, their, like, glass was, like projectile. Like, it was basically, like, like, we had shrapnel going everywhere. So, I like had to sweep everything up and then like wipe everything down and then like clean. I was like, I guess I'm just dumping this food out that I just made her and like new water. And I put her water bowl in the living room under a whole bunch of towels because she's a slob. So anyways, that's been my morning.
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
And then when we and Mel were driving here, we passed a cop, and I was like, oh, shit, 5-0. And it's like, I'm about to get a DUI. I reek of whiskey.
I really almost wish it had happened so that I could have recorded it.
And I mean, that's the first thing I said. I was like, record it. If this happens, this will be a fucking great story.
Have you been drinking?
Right? And I'd be like, no, but.
I know I reek of whiskey.
I'm aware that I smell like whiskey, and I'm not even hungover. Like, I mean, it's one thing to be like hungover the next day and smell like whiskey.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I mean, I did do drugs yesterday. I got a Valiums.
Oh, yeah.
From my doctor. I had a procedure.
All legal.
I had a procedure. So, anyway, so yeah, that's been my morning so far. I'm sweating. There's that. So.
I'm Melody.
And I'm Kelsey. We're Melsey. Fuck it. Okay. What are we talking about today, Mel? The Chiefs Kingdom.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't even know what else we can talk about.
Right? I mean, like, I'm content. I mean, should we we could talk about casseroles that we're going to send to the guys. I'm going to show up with casseroles and be like, thank you guys for making this work.
Yeah. Dear Andy Reid.
And Brett Veach. Shout out to Brett Veach, man.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, Eric Malinamy.
Yeah.
Bienemy. I like to say Belinamy. I don't know why. Bienemy. There's like another guy named Belinamy. Never mind.
Bulimia?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I was like, something from my childhood.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
JK. Eating disorders are bad.
Yeah, so we picked up Kenneth freaking Walker III.
Like, this will go down as, like, the biggest fucking mistake that the Seahawks, the whole league is like, the fuck, Seahawks? Why would you do this?
I know.
Like, people are like, I don't know how you could be dumber. I can't wait. And I was trying to explain all this to Raven. Yeah. That it's like we already have a drama stage set for Super Bowl next year. Yeah. It obviously will make it, and like I would anticipate the Seahawks also being there. Mm-hmm. Maybe not now, but I don't know. But they'll be the reigning champions. So it's like, and Kenneth Walker will then win us a Super Bowl with our team. Yeah. Well, and that will be like the icing on the cake. at the end of a long season, you know, of like, you guys made the biggest mistake. How on earth could you let the Super Bowl MVP go?
I don't
understand. I really don't. I would love to hear the rationale in this.
Yeah.
I don't know what their draft pick situations are or anything like that, but I'm like, what? And everybody's like, not to the Chiefs, you guys.
I know.
Like
people
the whole league
freaking
is
out.
Like, why would you let the Chiefs have him? This is the one thing we really, I mean, we need to obviously work on like our O-line and stuff, but it's like we really needed this covered.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is exactly what we needed.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have found a better guy. And I'm super excited.
Well, so thank you to the Seahawks for not signing him as a franchise player, because that could have been a thing. That's why he was open up to the Chiefs, which is absolutely insane. So I want to mention, because I was of course, like, as I'm freaking out, and actually I want to mention too that, so I was at Jack's elementary school yesterday, and all these kids were in Chiefs gear, which I absolutely loved.
Right, it's adorable.
And I've been helping out in his art room because his teacher's pregnant, and she's like needing a lot of help right now. And this kid comes walking in, and he's wearing a Kelce jersey. And so I was like, dude, he's like a fourth grader. Dude, are you pumped about Kelce coming back? And at first he kind of looked at me like he couldn't believe I was talking to him. Like, old lady talking to me.
Why is this mom?
Yeah.
Shit.
But then he was like, like 2 years ago, I wasn't sure he was going to come back.
Oh,
and then last year he came back, and now he's coming back again.
He's coming back a married man too.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Like he's trying to, it said that him and Taylor are planning on getting married before the season starts. So, which means that, I mean, he has until like what, late July? So any minute now, I should be getting my invite. I was like, wonder if they need a photographer.
They probably
do you know Marshawn Lynch is a photographer?
Pretty sure you said that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you told me that.
I'm obsessed with it. I really am obsessed with it.
Yeah, I love it.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's pretty great. But so I was listening to Mina Kimes, who was talking about, do you listen to her at all? Do you know who she is? She's like a big stats person.
That's cool. Sounds up your alley.
She's really cool. And so she was sharing these stats that are absolutely insane. So in the past 2 years, the Chiefs were last in percentage of runs that go for 10 yards. Which is crazy,
right?
Yes, that is absolutely insane. We've had some of the worst numbers for explosive running back runs for the past 25 years. The worst numbers for 25 years. Well, Walker is going to change that for us. So that is really exciting that we can go from like the worst to
getting,
like one of the most explosive.
I mean, and players. Like what a great, I think also for him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is like such a great step for him to be with this quarterback, with this coaching staff, and to just kind of, I feel like, I think if I'm right, he was a little wishy-washy with injuries or something, production.
I can't remember.
During he's really showed out on the playoffs.
Yes.
And so, but he hasn't necessarily been a standout until playoffs. Is that right?
Yep, you're right.
So I think this is like just a cool opportunity for him. To really be the guy.
Yeah.
And he certainly fucking earned it in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I mean, my God,
I know, 100% agree.
Yeah.
Now, this might change things for the draft. I think before...
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this maybe because I think... Sorry, you prepped that.
Well, I was just going to say that we were eyeing, my understanding, Notre Dame's Jeremiah Love in the draft.
There's no way he's going to last. So that's what, I mean, that would be the other, yes. Like some people are saying that we did not need to spend this much money on this guy, like this position.
Yeah.
But.
Hard disagree.
Yeah, me too. And especially because Love, I think it would be crazy if he were still available, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I haven't deep dived. I've listened to a couple different guys. Yeah. And I think everybody kind of agrees that he's not going to be available.
Yeah. I think he's moved up even since
and I also think people knowing the Chiefs are looking at him.
Yeah. 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 So we'll probably, I'm sure there's going to be a lot changing. Of course, we have until April to find out what's actually going on.
I think that the Chiefs must have some plans for how to using their draft for O-line and stuff.
Yeah. They have to be.
The way that they've who they've signed and who they've got returning and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think as of this morning, and and it is March 11th.
Right? It's just changing.
Wednesday.
I know. It's like I'm worried my things are a little dated.
Yeah. But we know, so Jalen Watson's heading to the Rams. Pacheco going with the Lions.
I love him so much. But honestly, I love the Lions.
Yeah,
so
I do too.
I am excited about that move, and I have been rooting for the Lions. Yeah. I feel like they really they deserve it.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, it's like, I think it would be a great game. Like I've been really impressed with them for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I was looking at like his numbers too, and people were talking about his numbers haven't been great since 2022.
They really haven't.
Yeah, but also he was out almost last season, last season with a broken leg.
Yeah.
So
it's also a money thing for us.
Yeah.
So. I think it makes sense. Also, if we bring Tyreek back, he's going to need number 10.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know. Are we bringing Tyreek back?
I don't even know where that stands right now.
Well, I don't really either, but I feel like there would be talks if, I don't know. It doesn't seem like we are.
I haven't heard anything about Tyreek, honestly.
Well, he's still, also, it's like, I don't know. I haven't heard. Yeah. I follow him.
Yeah.
But, he's been posting workout stuff, but
yeah,
I think, or if it might have been dated.
Well, and we were talking too about Kareem Hunt. Like he's currently a free agent. He was one that we had. So we had let him go a few years ago, and then 2 years ago, brought him back, kind of last minute call before the playoffs. He came back. He showed pretty well. Last year, he was kind of like one of the go-to guys. Like he was kind of a little bulldog out there too.
Oh, I loved him. He was a favorite of mine.
And I remember they were
coming off of like Jamal Charles.
Yeah.
And it's like he's, and I also think, just to get into the politics of it, like, he was made an example of.
Yes.
And a harsh example.
Yes.
And I think he has had no other issues, while we have guys on the team that have had issues.
Yeah.
And are problematic. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that they have considered with Tyreek.
Yep.
And so it's like Hunt, I think, has earned his place back on the Chiefs.
100%.
I think it was sad that we let him go, because I don't think he was a bad guy. I think he got put in a bad situation. Mm-hmm. And, also, like, he was called things that they should never be called.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So we'll see if he stays. We're losing Leo Chanel to the Commanders, which I'm pretty heartbroken about.
The Chanel? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him, but also I feel like he has been a little wishy-washy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few other people too. Gardner Minshew's going to the Cardinals, which I know. He had one game last year, and then had the same injury as Mahomes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but he's going to Arizona. And then
I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll find someone else.
Yeah. We still have yet to hear about Derek Nottie, and I just want to mention him because he had gone somewhere else. I don't even remember where he went last year, but then came back. Uh-huh. And I know he was really happy. I'm a big Derek Nottie fan, and one of the biggest reasons I really love him is because of his connection to KC Pet Project.
Oh, do you remember hearing about this? Me about this.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah. So he's paid the adoption fees for hundreds of dogs in Kansas City through Kansas City Pet Project. That's actually where we got Wiggly.
Oh, really?
Kansas City Pet Project. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And one of the big reasons was because of Derek Nottie, like knowing that was his, I got Rocky at the Humane Society in Kansas City. I know, the Kansas City or the Lawrence Humane Society does some really great things too. But yeah, KC Pet Project was where we went because, and actually my friend Casey takes photos of the dogs at KC Pet, some of the dogs, not all of them, or some of the pets for KC Pet Project. And so I kind of have a sweet spot for them. So I'm kind of hoping we get Derek Nottie back because I know he loves Kansas City. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I just really love that about him.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
We were talking about, there was somebody else that we let go that I was like, oh, who's this? Oh yeah. Our Brian Cook safety.
Yeah.
There was a safety in the draft because, it's like we need to look at our secondary, but also one of the reasons that it makes sense to let go. Like so what do you think about McDuffie? It gave us the draft pick.
Yeah, but it kind of breaks my heart too. I really like McDuffie.
I think he's a really, really impactful player for us.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons that we get that higher draft pick. So it's like what we really need to look at is, there is, with Trent McDuffie leaving and Jalen Watson.
Yeah.
That's what we really, like, that'll be crucial.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But there's a dude from LSU.
Yeah.
That will be, I think that's one of them that we'll be looking at.
Yep.
What's his name? And I also think looking at the edge rushers, and especially with Chris Jones, I don't know how much longer we have him. I don't want to talk about it, though.
I love Chris Jones, too. I was looking at, actually, it was CBS Sports had a mock draft this morning.
Did they?
Yeah, so I was looking at that. It looks like, there we go, free agency.
Mansour. How do you fucking say his name? Mansour Delaney?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Jeremiah Love, they're predicting to go fourth.
Yeah.
To the Titans.
But this dude is
wait, I have Sonny Styles from Ohio State is what CBS is predicting. So
this might be a little dated then, I guess, because I have Carnell Tate from Ohio State. He's a wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver. This is
a couple defensive guys.
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows? They all have these different predictions. So this says Sonny Styles. He's an Ohio State guy. It says with Leo Chenal walking away, Kansas City has a glaring need at cornerback. General manager Brett Beach drafts the best player available. So,
well, that's what I mean. I think that it's going to be exciting because this is where Brett Beach kills it.
Yeah.
So,
Delaney. Yeah. So Mansour Delaney. CBS is saying pick 11 to the Dolphins.
Yeah. And that whatever it is.
But he's a cornerback. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of trying to look and see, what are the other.
They're saying maybe the tight end from Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah.
He's in what? He's Oregon.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we still have another month away from that.
Right. So much. Every day will be crazy. Well, up until, today at noon is the, right? Isn't that the deadline for
free agency?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty excited for where we are right now. I think
they have till 4.
4.
Yeah,
okay.
4 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, Eastern time. So we still have some time. Things could change from the time that we end this podcast. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a tough year for anybody who's going up against the Chiefs.
I know, and I'm just excited to see us we pretty much almost all of the draft picks from 2022 are kind of that era of guys is pretty much gone. I think there's one still that we still have, which I can't remember who.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think what an amazing era of football for the Chiefs. But it's really exciting to see how we're going to rebuild this because we have some of the best scouters and the best coaching minds in there. And I'm sure Patrick is also having a big part of that.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. We're going to be Super Bowl champions again.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Cause I have my hat.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to put it on?
No, I'm good. You go.
Here's one of my Super Bowl hats.
I don't know why. I was worried that I was wearing Broncos colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I totally get it. But every time we win a Super Bowl, I go and get a new hat.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's your thing. Huh?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. It's like when any of my teams win like a championship, I go out. So I've got I have Cubs sweatshirt when the Cubs won national championship. I have my Chiefs stuff. I'll get something if the Bears ever get back. I would get something. I would totally get something if the Detroit Lions win. I really like the Lions.
And I watched was it quarterback? I never minded the Lions, but especially because they're NFC teams, so I don't really get bent out of shape about them. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate Jared Goff and the coaching, and I think that what's the coach's name there? Coach.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
I know I'm spacing about it. Just the organization and the work they've put in. I definitely.
Dan Campbell. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And I feel like they kind of have been robbed a little bit. So if not if it can't be the Chiefs, they're kind of who I've turned to.
Yeah. Yeah. So fingers crossed. We're going to see what happens. So I kind of wanted to talk to you. Have you ever heard of Peyton's Place?
No.
On ESPN Plus?
No, but I feel like it's right around the corner from DecaturIL corner.
Well, okay, so Topher has been watching it religiously, and so apparently it's been on for 5 seasons, and I kind of wondered about this because when I started watching it, he was like, "You got to watch this with me. I have a few episodes I want you to watch." I was like, "Okay." Cute. Well, they had an episode with James Vanderbeek, and so I was like, "Wait, he's gone," but. Yeah. They were talking about Varsity Blues, so that's kind of cute because he's that's like, so I have to bring in, like he's not.
It's like so my generation,
right, and then like Tom Brady was on there, but he was wearing his wedding ring. They actually broke into somebody's backyard and like played mini golf. I forget whose house it was, but
was it another football player? I hope it was
like a commentator, I want to say, or a coach.
It was probably Aaron Andrews or something.
I don't. It was a man, but it was pretty funny. But
I feel like Aaron has like a good relationship with all those guys still.
Yeah,
so she's covered him for so long.
Yeah, absolutely. But also Peyton Manning is just like we've been talking about him. He's hilarious.
He's fucking adorable.
Yeah, and everybody likes him.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So it's been really a lot of fun to watch. There's actually a little clip where they do the Omaha thing, and then there's also where where he's like you can hear it when he was a kid, and they're like, "Who's your favorite quarterback?" And he goes, "My dad," because he's from the South, like he's a Southern guy. Yeah. Uh-huh. But so I have to tell you, one of my favorite episodes. This is when Topher was like, "You've got to watch this." It was about where I'm from.
Cute.
So I was born in Decatur, Illinois, and if you go to Decatur, you've really got to go back.
I know. I was like, sometime. I need to. Can we have a road trip? We can film it for the podcast.
We really should. But there's a huge sign that says "Original Home of the Chicago Bears," and so Topher's like, "You've got to watch this." Like I always joke about it because I'm like, "Original Home of the Chicago Bears," and so he was like, "Hey, Peyton was talking about this. He has a whole thing. They actually shot a scene in Peoria, which is where Caterpillar's based." And
could you imagine the whole town was going crazy as Peyton was there?
Peyton Manning in Peoria, yeah. But. So when they were in Decatur, they were known as the Decatur Staleys, and George Hollis, who is he was a co-founder of the NFL, so one of the originators of the NFL. He hired Mike Ditka for the Chicago Bears, like goes way, way back.
Is he with was he working with Lamar Hunt?
He must have been. I'm assuming. I'd have to look all of that up. But yeah, so he actually at the time he was a coach / player because that's how the rules were, that you couldn't be just a coach, you had to play and coach. And so he was
here that those two are the most influential figures in professional football history.
Yeah. So if you look at the Bears jerseys, it has there's a thing.
Oh, so George Hollis, there's a George Hollis trophy for the NFC.
Got
and
it.
Lamar Hunt trophy for the AFC. That's cool.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense.
So, and that's what Hollis was from 1895 to 1983 is when he passed, and Hunt was 1932. So Hunt was actually a little bit
after.
Yeah. So he co-founded the NFL a long time owner. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was the early development of the league. And then I think when Hunt came around, he made the American Football League. And then we joined the two together. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is so it was the Decatur Staleys, and Staleys is sort of like, it's like Hallmark in Kansas City. It's like a name indicator. Staley's was a manufacturer. They ended up getting bought out by a company called Tate & Lyle, which is on par with Archer Daniels Midland Company. Decatur's a very blue collar town. And so for them, I guess at the time, it was very expensive. So if you owned a team, they would be like, "Who wants to take my team? We'll pay you for it."
Yeah.
So that's how, so they ended up in Chicago because the Staleys sold or paid Chicago to take the Bears, what is now the Chicago Bears. And he was talking to a long time, they were playing at Wrigley Field, which is really crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is before, shout out to Lamar Hunt and the Chiefs. So, but it's the development of the NFL before it was really, it was really just, it turned into the NFC side of it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it was not what people were.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like a league of their own a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like they were trying to get people to come to games and like giving away tickets.
Well, and you know what's crazy though? So, okay.
It's wild to think about.
Yeah.
And it's really not that old.
It's not that old, but this is what I started thinking about. So like, so there are times where I think about my family, and because a lot of my family is still in Illinois. Well, most of my family is still in Illinois. We've had a lot of ties to Kansas City.
Yeah.
But my family immigrated from Ireland, came to New York City, and then basically went to Decatur.
Right? They were like, fuck this big city life.
Yeah, and which kills me because I'm like, we could have been in New York City,
high society New Yorkers.
Yeah,
but also there were like harsh living conditions.
It was everything was very harsh back then.
And for Irish, I mean, I don't know, they didn't have cities like that. So think about like how much more, like when you think about the look of Illinois, and it was so much more like Ireland.
It was a very small town in Ireland. Yeah. And so when
it makes sense.
Yeah, and then Decatur, they were. They basically became farmers in Decatur, and then so I start thinking about this, and I'm just like, so my family is like in Decatur at the same time that the Decatur Staleys are playing. Yeah. And I'm like, I wonder if they ever went to games. Like,
wild. So
now I'm wrapping my head around that. Like, oh my gosh, my little Irish ancestors watching football being like, this is weird. What is this thing? So when I hear stories like this, I do kind of take pride in like where we've come from. Yeah. Especially because then like, not only did George Hollis hire Mike Ditka, his daughter was actually owner. Now, I mean, the family still is like 80% shareholders of the Bears, but she was owner until she died last year.
I feel like I've regarded her as because of female ownership.
Yeah, and the Bears still wear like her initials on their jerseys and stuff like that. And so I don't know. It's kind of cool to see all of that. And then I did bring my Bears hat. Oh, it's over there.
The Bears.
Yeah, the Bears. He had those guys on there too. It was hilarious. He was talking. They were like having heart attacks and everything. They dipped him in. It wasn't beer, but it was something. I don't know. It was something funny.
I just think of John Goodman.
Yeah.
In the SNL skits.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that
Chris Farley was in them for a long time.
Well, I'm also thinking, does he talk about the Bears or is he talking about the Yankees?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know he talks about Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once used his foreskin as a tarp for Yankee Stadium.
That's funny. But I also just wanted to mention, because the Bears, I'm a big fan. I was going to talk about the Super Bowl shuffle, but I think I'll do that another time. So Kobe Bryant, who was at the Seahawks, will be going to the Bears for the next 3 years. So the Seahawks are also losing
What are they doing?
I don't know. I
mean, like, maybe
they're like, cool, we won, we're good.
Right? Well, you have to try to maintain that, you guys.
I'm trying to remember. It was 2013 that they won their last Super Bowl, I want to say.
I feel like I'm going to, like, what is the draft? What is their plans for, how are they building this?
I'm not really sure.
They have, like, number 32 in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, because they just won the Super Bowl. Yeah,
it's like they won the Super Bowl.
So they
have the last. They have the last pick.
So I don't know what the Seahawks are doing, but so with the Bears gaining Kobe Bryant, they still have Joe Thuney. Is it Thuney, who came from the Chiefs?
Yeah,
and he was solid for them last year. And then Austin Booker, who came from KU, he got a ton of play time in the playoffs last year.
That's cool.
As a defensive end. He did amazing. So I'm going to be heavily invested in how the Bears are performing.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe
we should have a road trip, and we can let's see when do this come out with schedules? It's like, let's see when the Chiefs play the Bears.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be really cool. Actually.
Yeah, it would be really cool. That'd be a rough game.
But also, I was like, Jack's finally old enough to like remember it.
Well, and I've never been to Soldier Field, which is kind of crazy. And then I don't know, you probably haven't been paying attention like I have, but there's talk that the Bears might move to Indiana.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
I know. So
especially since like now I did not know about this history of the Bears.
Yeah.
That they basically, I mean, I feel like although Lamar Hunt moved the Chiefs, but at the same time, it's like we take so much pride in like having an owner that basically created the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, and especially for us also being KU fans, like we take a lot of pride in the invention of basketball, you know, being here and also barbecue and not in Kansas, but you know, in our area.
Yeah. City.
Yeah, or when people, you know, try
jazz
to,
and like,
when people try to talk about like, you know, other like take pride, like Memphis or something. It's like, like you guys obviously have your own thing, but like it's not where it was invented.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I just think that I can totally understand that. And like taking that team out of Chicago would feel wrong. Yeah.
I mean, yucky. it would be like a suburb, you know. So it's
because it's right.
But it's Indiana, and so that's what's really crazy about it is.
I mean, I would even understand that, like with we're moving the Chiefs to Kansas. Yeah, it's like. I mean, I don't know if it's... But I mean... Because we weren't originally... Chiefs weren't an original team, you know?
Yeah. But, like, Soldier Field is part of the, like... You drive into Chicago, and it's, like, right there. You can't miss it. Yeah. And so, that's what I think is kind of shocking to me. I mean, it would be like taking Wrigley out of Chicago, because it's, like... I mean, you've got a whole district built around Wrigley Field.
So that seems kind of wild.
Yeah. But... we'll see. But yes, I would be down for a road trip.
That would be kind of fun, right? Yeah. I do love Chicago in the spring.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Right? Yes.
I mean, I love Chicago in the spring and the fall. Yeah. Fall Chicago.
Same. And we have Brian and Tim.
Oh my God, we could finally meet.
I know.
Brian.
I know.
Maybe we should do this. Yeah. I wonder, would Topher want to go?
If we were going to Soldier Field, absolutely. To watch football, absolutely.
Like, Raven would have absolutely no interest in this football part of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, she would probably go for the food.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So much great food. So
right? She loves pizza.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I remember from Chicago the last time I was there. I was like, this pizza is not even edible. Like, I can't even open my mouth this wide. And trust me, I know.
And that's the funny thing about Chicago pizza. I mean, I love a deep dish pizza, but like Giordano's, Geno's, those are like the places that are really known for their deep dish pizza. But like my favorite pizza in Chicago is actually, there's a place called Chicago Pizza Oven and Grinder. It's in the coolest space. Well, it's like in a basement in this building that is like across the street from where the St. Valentine's Day massacred and Capone's Day. Crazy. Yeah, and where it happened. It's like you have to be there on the hour. Like it opens at 4:00, and then there's a guy who just like remembers who you are. He's like ancient, and he remembers your face. He's like, "How many?" And you tell him how many, and then you have to wait because it takes like an hour for this all to like happen. And yeah, if you're not there, you don't get in. Like if you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go grab a coffee," and you miss your call,
you are.
Do not leave. But it is the best pizza. It's like a pizza pot pie. They bring it out. They flip it in front of you.
Literally what I remember. Maybe that's where I went.
Yeah, it was so good. So good. It's my favorite pizza.
I was just like, this is like a cast iron like pizza. Like, a pot pie is the best way I can describe it. That's what I felt like I was eating. I was like, I need a fork.
Yes, you do have to have a fork to eat a Chicago style pizza. So
follow up on the Chiefs playing the Bears. Apparently, I did not know this, but there's a rotation.
Okay.
I did not. There's an established rotation formula.
Okay.
And so the Chiefs will not be playing the Bears in the 26-27 regular season. Although.
So maybe we just go to a Bears game.
Maybe, I was like, maybe we're not going to pay for a playoff ticket. But
no.
I was like, there's I suppose a chance that we play them in the playoffs. But I don't really know where the Bears are.
We better get some
but yeah, it's like we just need maybe we could watch the Bears beat like the Raiders or something. Who do they play? Let's see. The 26 opponents include the NFC North division rivals, the AFC East, the NFC South, and other designated matchups. Well, that's not helpful at all.
They're playing the Lions at home. They're playing the Cowboys at home.
I suppose maybe we should just pick a date more than a team, since we won't really care that much.
Yeah. They're playing the New York Giants. Topher would totally be down for that.
The Giants? Okay.
Yeah.
Why is he a Giants fan?
Because his family is all from New York.
Oh.
He's loved them since he was a kid.
When is that?
It doesn't say yet.
Oh, yeah, they don't have the schedule made. Well, if it lines up, as long as it's not too wintry, I'm not going to Chicago in winter.
If it was fall, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I would do fall, but I'm not doing. I did a Chicago winter once, and I will never do it again. I was there in January. It's like, the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah,
I also was like in DC in January. I've been in Mexico in August. I was in Louisiana in August. Yeah. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why do it's because work takes me there. It's not like I'm doing vacations per se. But yeah. I was like, why the fuck am I in Chicago in January? This is absolute hell. I was like, now I understand people in those long ass puffy coats.
Remember when we went to Seattle in January and it just poured and poured and poured?
Yes, I do in fact remember that.
Yep.
I was like, you were pregnant and I was on coke.
What a combo. It was an accident. It was an accident.
It's the last time I ever touched it. I swear, Mom. It's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about our obsessions this week.
Yeah.
Kelsey's side of the brain. What am I obsessed with? I didn't really put a lot of thought into this.
You said you have a story about Marcus.
Oh, I have a story about, because you said, okay, Melody's been obsessed with who would play her in a movie.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this. And part of why this came up is because there is a new movie coming out with Natasha Lyonne, and I used to think that if there was a movie made about me, like I was like, the only movie that would be made about me is about roller derby, right? Like that's probably the only thing worthwhile about my.
That is not.
But she is going to be but she's playing a mom in an upcoming movie. It's a movie called Roommates, and actually I was cracking up because I was like, this tracks. It's actually with Adam Sandler's daughter. Is one of the main characters.
That's cool.
Yeah. But Natasha Lyonne plays her mom. Apparently, Gian Garofalo is in it. Nick Kroll. Do you know who Nick Kroll is?
Sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He is the dad. And so I'm like, oh, crap. We are now at the age where, like, I'm a mom. And,
yes, that happens.
I mean... I played roller derby again. If there was a movie made about me, it'd probably be about roller derby.
I could see it
because I've got my memoir that I've written, and
just feels right.
Yeah, but like now she's old enough to be playing moms, so like
really,
yeah. So like that's the age that we're at. So like now, I mean, I guess Natasha Lyonne could still play me in that.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you would know.
I'm looking her up.
Look her up. You would know her. So I've been thinking about that, like,
oh yeah, I love her.
Like,
really? Okay.
We're at that point where
there's another comedian that is cute and quirky with her curly hair.
Cute and quirky.
But I can't remember who the fuck she is. She's really cute. It'll hit me. But I could see Natasha Lyonne too.
I always think about the girls from the women from. I keep doing that. Now you were like, why did we do this girls thing? And then I realized I do it sometimes.
I do too, but it's fine. It's like it's fine. We're allowed to use it.
Yeah. Broad City.
Do you know that little? I feel like she's Jewish. I don't know why. Which one is one of the reasons because you look Jewish?
Yeah, I do look Jewish.
But I know a meme that she's like, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Right? Like I always
Jenny.
Jenny, she's cute. And I think she's a writer.
Yeah. I love her. Jenny Slate.
Yeah.
She actually, I love her. She could totally play me, but she's also 43. So like, I don't know. It's so crazy thinking about
We're
that.
So old.
Yeah. I could absolutely see her playing me in a movie.
Right. That's who I would think.
So who would play you?
Fucking Christ. This is me and my boyfriend my ex-boyfriend from a while ago we were taking a road trip to Florida and I bought this set of cards that was like a cute couple card game, kind of like, you know, like how would I answer? Mm-hmm. And one of the questions, who would play you in a movie?
Yeah.
And so he has to answer what he'd think I'd say. And I want to preface this with like, this is kind of before she had a little bit of like a makeover, and I'm not talking about weight loss. I obviously don't give a fuck about that. But, so hang in there with me, because I know she's also a fan favorite. But he immediately was like, Melissa McCarthy. And I was like, go fuck yourself. Because the offense I took to it was because I was, like, at the time, I was like 30. And
and
it's like she
older,
she was older than me, and like she was not. I mean, this was like maybe right when she was in Bridesmaids.
Okay,
so she wasn't as known for like her, it's like especially the Bridesmaids role.
Yeah,
it was not flattering on her, but it was hilarious.
Yeah,
but she didn't like kind of have the career, like she's made a lot of moves since then.
Yeah.
So now I get it. I would take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I think she's a beautiful woman. More importantly, I think she's the most talented comedic woman, like coming out, comedic anything, not just woman in our generation or working right now. And so I take it as a huge compliment, but I've been told that several times that it would be Melissa McCarthy. And I'm like, I could see it. I was like, okay, Sandra Bullock's off the table. That's fine. Okay.
But this is also like there's that like like at what point is this movie about? And
right, exactly.
Like because
I don't think Sandra Bullock's ever going to play me, but I don't. I think that was a reach.
I can see that.
That was a reach.
I could see that, but also you're a lot I than her.
I feel like she doesn't get as much credit because sometimes the role she takes.
Yeah, she can be funny, but I mean, from a comedian standpoint, I really struggle with who would play you because you are so freaking funny.
Well, I think it's like there's an Amy Schumer vibe or Melissa McCarthy makes sense. I mean, she to me does make the most sense.
Yeah.
But I'm also like nowhere near any talent wise of them, and I wouldn't ever. Yeah, but I don't want to say I'm that funny.
Yeah, I would say the same thing about.
But you're not picking them for like those reasons,
right? Well, I mean. I don't know. It is kind of tough. It's like you got to think about the comedy aspect and like what again, like what are we,
I think that Melissa McCarthy represents like the kind of, I mean, I do think we share a likeness in our, we're brunettes.
Yeah.
We got pretty faces and we're a little overweight. And, but that's, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It's like we're plus size women. I mean, she's done a lot of work and
I love her.
I
love her.
And I think we have a similar type of humor or comedy.
Yeah.
But so it's like she feels like she fits me best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also not as funny as her.
But I mean, like, let's say that it was somebody who was like about like, I don't know, they're playing like your college time. Or I mean, you in your 20s, like
right? I was like, slutty. Who's the sluttiest? Who's the sluttiest funny girl?
And I mean
Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer, yeah. I mean, but even she's getting older. That's what's crazy about it. And I mean your hair could change. There's a million different things that could happen. So I don't know. I struggle a little bit with really I don't know. It's just been kind of top of mind for me because I just had been thinking about it, and it's because
for sure
I saw Natasha Lyonne in this movie recently and was like, oh, what? Like,
I can
she used to be my like, oh yeah, she's gonna be like. I
adore her.
Yeah,
I've always really liked her even before Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah, I was watching her a long time before. Yeah, like I saw her.
That's the same thing with like some of these people. It's like because we're old.
Yeah,
it's like what they're known for now. Yeah. It's like. She's had a long career I've known about her for 20 years before.
Yeah,
Orange Is the New Black.
Well, I also saw something yesterday where people were like, Winona Ryder is like a millennial queen, and all these people were like, what?
Right? No. I mean, it's like, it's like, wow.
How did that? What would make you even think that?
Because of.
Like Reality Bites was the movie that people were talking about because they're like, yeah, she was like in Reality Bites, which was all Gen X.
Like that's what I mean. I think of her as like a Gen Xer.
Yeah, but like I remember I did see Reality Bites in the movie theaters.
Did you?
I was in high school when I saw it.
Crazy.
I know, it's really crazy. You were probably in middle school, right?
Yeah, I was in middle school.
But like I wasn't at that point where it clicked with me because I was like, I'm not living this life. Right? I don't know any friends with AIDS. I was. You're like, I'm 12. I've lived a hard life.
I gotta get sober, man. Yeah. I'm not even fucking joking. Do you remember Empire Records?
Yes.
So Renee Zellweger.
Yes.
That's what I think about. How I saw her in that, and then like Liv Tyler was like having a moment, but it's like seeing her in that, and then and all the people that are in that you like don't realize they're in that.
Oh, so many
because
people.
Now there was the like Jay and Silent Bob, like kind of those. What was that movie that they
Clerks?
Yeah, and then there was also
Mallrats chasing
Amy. Yeah, like that kind of generation of people, and then you see them later, and now, but like so seeing what Renee Zellweger kind of got popular with like Bridget Jones' Diary and stuff, and I was like, whoa, that's the girl that fucked Rex Manning on the copier. Rex Manning Day? Because somebody posted the other day, and I was like, oh my God, it's Rex Manning Day.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day too, because did you see the whole Timothy Chalamet where he was talking about like opera isn't like a legitimate art form or something? I don't know. He said something stupid. But
I saw some headline about him, and it must have been that.
It was that.
I didn't even know who he was, so I didn't even bother reading it. I was like, who is this?
But it reminded me of Empire Records. Timothy Champagne. It reminded me of Empire Records where the old lady comes in. Like, she's probably our age now, but she comes in and she's like, just say no more.
I forgot about that.
Say no more.
I totally forgot about that. I actually like to do that a lot because it's also a Will Ferrell skit on SNL with his, I don't remember her name.
The lady. Yeah.
It's like, I like it when you call me Big Papa.
Yep. I love that. Oh, that's so great.
So, speaking of movies and stuff, we watched The Dutchman last night.
Okay.
Which was amazing. It has Kate Mira in it, and I'm going to space on the main actor. It has a couple, let me look it up. It was amazing. And is, a very like prevalent like lesson, Black culture.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. Zazie Beetz, obsessed with her.
I love obsessed her so much.
Yeah, she's in it, and then Andre Holland is the main actor, but it's got tons of great actors in it. So it's definitely worth a watch.
Okay,
we were really blown away.
Actually, it
was it's like a play. Like that's the whole reason I was kind of bringing it up.
I can
it's
see
like it very much. Well. It's like it talks about a play in it, but it's like it feels very theatrical, like a play.
Yeah,
and like Kate Mira is a very unlikable character, which is rare for her to play.
Okay,
and she's like the white devil.
Oh,
okay. It's controversial. Like not in about. I mean, it's about. The typecasting and the roles that Black people are kind of forced into, and just like bad white people. I was like, ooh, I was like, I should leave. You should go. So, but she's awful in it. You want to hit her.
I want to hit her.
Yeah, which I just love her in that. I've never seen her play a role like that. So
interesting. That actually reminds me too, because I've been seeing promos for DTF St. Louis, or it's
I was like, down to fuck, what is this? Is that what that means?
So
because I saw a promo and I was like, I don't know what this is. What are they promoting?
So this is what's interesting, and this was the other one, because that's the other one that I was Linda Cardellini, I really like her. I used to watch her. She was on Freaks and Geeks, which is why I love that show so much.
I love her. Yeah. But I do not know her from Freaks and Geeks. I feel like she's another one that has had a really long career.
Yeah.
Like I have loved her. She was on ER.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I think maybe I first really like fell in love with her.
Yeah. She was in Freaks and Geeks. She was like one of the freaks.
She's also in Dead to Me?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great show. Yeah. But apparently this, and I think you would probably like it. It's a dark comedy.
I would. What is it? Paul Rudd? Is he in that?
No, it is Jason Bateman, who I
love Jason Bateman.
Same.
Do you have a little crush on Jason?
Oh yeah, I always
see that because he's little.
Yeah, he's little.
I'm not physically attracted to him only simply because I feel like I'd probably dominate him.
Yeah,
but I can see it for you. Have you met my friend Melody?
Oh my gosh. Well, this is the crazy thing. So this is why I think you would like it. And it did get me a little like, because her character is married to David Harbour's character, who's he's from Stranger Things. Uh-huh. They're married, but she meets Jason Bateman's character on like a dating app, like a DTF app, Tinder type of situation. But apparently there's like a murder. So one of them ends up dead. And so like a detective gets involved, and it all takes place in St. Louis, which is kind of funny because then yesterday I saw somebody on Threads who was like, these are all stereotypes about St. Louis. None of this is real. And they're talking about like toasted ravioli. And I'm like, what? That isn't St. Louis. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, we don't always eat barbecue, but it is, like a thing here.
It is a thing. Yeah.
It's not every meal.
Yeah. But now I kind of want to watch it. But
I want to watch it.
There gets to be some really sexy Jason Bateman moments where I'm just like, I'm going to be really uncomfortable because I'm going to be like, he's so cute.
Don't get weird about this, but I kind of feel like he looks like your brother.
Oh, okay. That really turned it on me. Gross.
You don't see it? I feel like he could be.
I mean, because my brother is little and has dark hair, maybe.
Yeah,
but
I could.
gross.
Yeah, that's all.
Ew.
Well, I just feel like I could see him being part of your family.
Oh, ew.
Like I could see him fitting in.
Okay. Well, now I'm really uncomfortable.
You want to? Yeah. You want to move on? So also, what? Fuck, I forgot about it now. I was just going to tell you. Oh, me and Raven have been watching Paradise. We're obsessed with it. Yeah. Obsessed in every way.
About last
Did I?
too.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Things that I'm obsessed with right now are just in general, the existence of Michael B. Jordan. Just the existence of him as a human being.
Yeah.
And also I've like reignited my obsession with Sterling K. Brown.
Okay. Yeah.
I just and their speeches at the BET Awards, like
yeah,
and they're like, none of this would be possible without Black women. I'm like,
okay,
yeah,
that's great. Well, I'll have to watch that. I need to.
I just everything that Michael B. Jordan touches is amazing, but I can't remember the name of the director guy he works with all the time, and they have another movie coming out.
Nice.
They've done like 5 movies together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's also producing and directing. So, anyways, I also never finished my story about Marcus. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but
yeah. Finish it up?
So like he that's like the first thing he says is Melissa McCarthy, and especially he's also 10 years younger than me. Yeah. So or like how old he was like 5 years younger than me, or something like that.
A little bit younger. Yeah.
Anyways, so it's just like the way he said it too, and it just was like. Obviously hurtful. Yeah. I might have been a little dramatic about it. We didn't talk for fucking 48 hours on the way to Florida.
Ooh, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah. And then we ended up coming back and breaking up the next week. And so I always like attribute it to Melissa McCarthy. I'm like, thanks, girl. In a good way.
I was going to say, I was like, wait, there were other things.
No, in the best way. I was like, she is, because it was really silly and I take it as a compliment. Yeah. Like now. Yeah. But it's like, it's really silly that I got so bent out of shape about it. But like in hindsight, I feel like her energy was like, get out, run. Like,
amen.
Yeah. So it's like, she's the reason I dodged that giant fucking shotgun shell of a bullet.
Yeah. So, you're here.
Anyways, that's
I love that.
But I was like, I still have the game. Yeah. And like me and Raven were like, do you want to play this? And I've played it. I've just like played with friends for fun. And it's like that card gets pulled a lot. Does it really? And everybody answers Melissa McCarthy.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And I'm just like, well, son of a fucking bitch.
Because she's hilarious.
I know. That's what I take it as a huge compliment. Yeah. She's also beautiful. Yeah. So it's like, there is absolutely I think it was just like where she was in her career and what I'd seen of her. I just didn't know her that well at the time. And I was only like 30. Yeah. So I think it was more of like an insecurity about my age with him. Yeah. Honestly, this is kind of, I don't know if it might surprise people, but I actually don't watch a lot of comedies. She's been in some really great dramas she's actually a wonderful actor.
She was in, it was during.
There's one that I know what you're talking about that was on Netflix.
9 Perfect Strangers.
But she's funny in that too. There's something with a bird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
In 9 Perfect Strangers, she's pretty funny in that.
She's funny, but like she's also, it's really serious.
I think she and her husband produced that or wrote it or something.
Oh, really? It was a book. It's actually a book.
Oh, is it? Ben Falcone is her husband. Yeah. Well, they might have just produced it.
They do a lot of really fun work together. But yeah, I mean,
there's a movie that is a drama, but it's really beautiful movie I forgot she was in The Hangover Part 3. The Starling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she did The Starling in 2021. I mean, I think it's definitely still her. I'm trying to remember. It's got this other dude in it that's hilarious. He's British. He's in a commercial right now. What is his name? Chris O'Dowd. I don't know if he's British. He might be Irish or something. Do you know who that is?
Yes, I love him, actually.
Yeah, he's having a moment right now.
I have a huge crush on him, too.
You would. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He's having like a whole moment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Starling's still funny, but it's sad, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was even about. It's been so long since I watched it. Oh, it's about Lee Israel, who's a celebrity biographer. She's very talented. And I did have a thing that I found that I saved, if I will find it. Because it kind of reminded me of you.
Uh-oh.
No, in a good way. I want to find the best clip.
It is something that we have covered extensively. Car break-ins in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, and it recently happened to one woman in the River Market, but this time she caught a guy in the act.
And video of her split-second decision on
She's a bad bitch. Yeah. She plays football.
She talked with our Krista Tassel today.
I wonder which team.
That she was made for this moment.
I just couldn't believe it happened to me out of all people.
Right?
We were having a wonderful brunch. And then we all departed ways until I was getting dropped off.
Serena Gabalou and her best friend saw a guy breaking into her car in the River Market.
My first instinct was to tackle him.
She's like a defensive end.
A big bear hug for more impact. He snatched my book bag, shut my door, ran into the pole, then ran into the gas meter. Threw my book bag before that.
She was in there searching for something.
No, ma'am.
I was hard for my...
I know, ma'am. I was able to snatch him up by his hoodie. Was able to snatch him up, tackle him to the ground, and he kept hustling away from me.
She's got pretty good ground game experience.
Good glory, yep.
Defensive tackle for the Kansas City women's football team.
I know these girls. Yeah, I need these women.
I feel empowered to play football with women who love the sport. Came to find out he was stealing from other people. And that hurt most to where I'm like, okay, that's done. You're not going to be stealing from anybody else.
The suspect had stolen jewelry on him, including an engagement ring.
Still in the box too, which was crazy. So it's like somebody was probably getting proposed to and didn't
that's heartbreaking.
that happening.
Teammates aren't surprised Gabalou didn't hesitate to act.
The loving side of her is so much more than the protector that she is.
Honestly, no. I don't think I would do it differently. I think I would do it differently, to be honest.
Krista Tassel, KNBC 9 News.
I love that. So I know.
Right. I was like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
I hope it goes national.
I love that. It probably is. And honestly, I know the GM from the Kansas CityGlory, who is amazing.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Like she's very active in the sports community in Kansas City. She's part of Win for KC on the board, which is really focused on elevating women's sports in Kansas City.
That's amazing.
They do a lot of programming for girls in Kansas City. And so knowing that she's part of the Glory, I'm just like, that does not surprise me.
Right.
They're amazing. I know that they're always looking for like more, like they're trying to get out there and do some really great things.
Do they have youth stuff too?
I am not sure if they do youth stuff, but I mean, they do a lot of like, integration with different programs. So yeah, they're pretty involved.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and they know a lot of the former Chiefs players and stuff in Kansas City, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. I just think that's like a Kansas City football thing. It ties into everything we're doing. I was like, we got to talk about them women football players too. I also, I saved, you already have a note about it, and I saved I said, losing an hour of sleep on International Women's Day feels like the most on-brand thing this world has to offer. And I was like, that's hilarious that we lost an hour on International Women's Day.
I know.
Right? I was like, it's just like, why wouldn't we?
I know.
Sure. Fuck it.
I love that. I slept all day. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, what day was it even?
It was Sunday.
What did I do on Sunday? I worked all day. But,
you did.
But remember, like, this is when, like, the people, and I'm not saying that this is, like, a healthy, because I realize now that I also was a workaholic for a long time, but, I'm paying for it now. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, like, when we had those, like, pink pussy parades and shit like that. I'm like, instead I'll just like run my women's own business.
Yeah.
Like I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Instead of protest.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're losing an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I worked all day, but it's okay. I mean, I also like making money. So.
I saw some really great Getty images from International Women's Day though, that there were, people that were out there protesting and,
which is lovely.
Yeah. And doing, because granted, like we could do better in the US, but there are countries out there that are just really not in a good place as far as women are concerned. And so, a lot of those women were out protesting and doing things that were trying to get, just equality and recognition for what women do. I saw some really great, like there's an artist that I follow, and her whole point, like she had this cartoon that was like, men wouldn't exist without the labor of women, literally.
Yeah.
And so, I saw some good stuff out there that were just really good reminders and things that I really enjoyed reposting.
Right. You know what I did watch, and I remember this, and it was like, I didn't mean to do this. So I was like, good for me. But there's a movie, and I think it's on Hulu, and it's called Civil War. But it's got Kirsten Dunst in it.
Yeah.
Kirsten?
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten, yeah.
Jesus. It's like, I can't say it. It's like I have a fucking lisp or something.
Yeah.
Kirsten.
I think it's, I hear both.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she plays a photojournalist who is in like, it's not necessarily like, it's not like Walking Dead apocalypse, but like it's a civil war and like, what year is it set in or something? And so, like 2087 or something like that. And the dude in Parks and Rec, what's his name? The boss?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's actually the president in it.
Ron Swanson.
But he's like not funny at all in it.
Oh, I can't even imagine that.
I know. He's a very small role in it.
Yeah.
It was the movie was in, what year was it made? 2024. So it's like, how is he not? Yeah, I know. It's not, because it's kind of, it lacks a little bit of like, there's not this like great moment. It's like a little flat, like because of what you think it's going to be, like you're prepared for like a Walking Dead thing. Like that's what those movies are like, Yeah. But anyways, it's like, but she's training this young girl, and her name is Lee, which is and they bring up Lee Miller, who was the first like really iconic war photographer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so anyways, it was like, that was a great kind of homage to my influencers.
That's cool.
So I was like, that's actually what I did.
Yeah.
On International Women's Day.
I love that.
Right? And I didn't even know it. I was like, look at me.
Well, I wanted to bring up Celeste Barber. Yeah, you know her, right?
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh, I've been rewatching some of her stuff. I hadn't seen it for a while, and I didn't know what was going on. I love her, and one of the reasons I do love her is because she is just like doesn't care. And some of the things that she does, where like you have these like super thin women in bikinis that are like dancing or like showing off their bodies and doing all of this stuff, and like, when I see her and she does, like, she kind of mimics what they're doing.
Right. It really makes you like, be like, why can't I do that? And she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I would never look at her and be like, oh, she doesn't look good. Like, she's beautiful.
But she just isn't, it's like, she's not trying to, I mean, she almost feels like sometimes she's trying to make herself look bad.
Yeah.
And like, you have a great body.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and she's had kids. Like, I mean, she looks fantastic.
But she's also real.
She's very real.
Yeah.
I
think that's part of what she's mocking about it, is even not just the like that. It's not even about the bodies that are wearing them. It's like the way that, especially as a photographer, it's like looking at some of her stuff right now. It's like the way where there's a picture of a lady in what appears to be some sort of like dump, like rock quarry, like, but she's naked and she's in stockings and high-heeled boots, and it's like, why are we posing women this way?
A rock quarry.
I don't know what it looks, just like the edge of a cliff or dirt. Like it's a dirt hill. Like there's some kid on the other side that's like jumping with his fucking motorbike, and he's like, why is this blonde lady over here?
Yeah.
Anyways, it's just the way, I mean, I've always been very interested in the way we depict women in media. And it's like, this is so incredibly unreasonable. And like, what clothing can you possibly be selling?
Yeah. Yeah. and it's always hilarious that she like finds something that's very similar, because some of it's just ridiculous, where she's got like a napkin or like, some
that's
gold
like the
lame
ridiculousness of all of it. And it's like, it's not even really just about the bodies of women. It's like how we're selling things.
Yeah.
And it's like I remember seeing seeing that with like there's campaigns for sort of high fashion stuff, then it's like they're all naked.
Yeah.
It's like the fuck why are we selling the clothes? It's like nobody has any shirts on. It's like, shouldn't we be actually promoting the clothing?
Agreed. It is absolutely insane.
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw she's gotten she hosted some award shows and stuff. She looks killer in these pictures too.
Yeah. Well, and then I saw that she started a new makeup company. It's called Bowie Beauty. I thought it was Beauty at first, but it's Bowie Beauty. And I love it because she said it's makeup you can't fuck up.
What? I need it.
It looks super cute. And she's like, I love makeup, but I'm not good at it. So I started my own makeup line. Of course, she's from Australia. So,
which explains why she's so fucking funny.
Yeah. So unfortunately, they are not shipping to the United States because
we're going to have to go to Australia.
Yeah, right.
Can we get them to ship it to, do we have any friends somewhere that they can ship it to us?
I don't know.
I don't have any friends internationally. I only have American friends. I'm not even kidding. I'm a little embarrassed now I said that. Such an American.
I'm trying to think who. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I actually do have friends that are moving to the UK, but I don't know. Well, hopefully someday it comes to the US. We'll see.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we should just go over there and buy it.
Yeah, because I would love to support Celeste Barber. I absolutely adore her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her willingness to make fun of herself. She is.
Yeah. It's like, her
so
like,
it says this is literally who came up with the idea of Bowie, and it's a picture of her from like fucking high school or something. She just kind of looks a little nerdy.
Yeah.
But I love her ability to laugh at herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you can like come up with these ideas and things like that no matter who you are.
Right.
Yeah. It's really great.
Yeah.
Actually, well, let me tell you about, because my mom called me for this recipe, and this is a book that I wrote down like a bunch of my mom's recipes and stuff in, or now I started developing my own recipes, but mom called me because my nephew was looking for a specific recipe, and this used to be my favorite birthday meal.
Okay, so I'm ready for it. What is
ready?
It?
8 chicken breasts, a package of chipped beef, a can of mushroom soup, 8 slices of bacon,
of course,
which you wrap your chicken in, and then a cup of sour cream. And basically what you do is you layer the chipped beef on the bottom.
What is even chipped beef? I don't know what this means.
Oh, like shit on a shingle.
What are you saying to me?
Chipped beef gravy. You've never had this? Like this? Oh my gosh! What? Okay.
Well, you eat meat that I wouldn't touch.
It's like the ultimate like Midwestern like cheap food though. Like
I'm surely I
grew up on it. It's just toast with this like gravy made out of this like really thin. Gross. It's not even. It's like lunch meat, but it's not. It's thinner than that. It's like it's so cheap.
It's really gross.
It's like 80 cents a bag in the grocery store.
Maybe this is where my mom did get a little high class.
Maybe so, but
my grandma probably fucked with it.
It was like definitely a Midwestern thing, like making like a gravy with that, and then you eat it on toast.
Yeah,
it's poor people food.
Yeah,
poor people food.
It's like, see, maybe my mom's family was a little bit more bougie.
Yeah,
but my dad's family was the poor ones.
Yeah,
it's like there's some stuff on the dad's side. But since my mom is the cooker, those recipes got lost.
Yeah, well, so it's that kind of beef on the bottom, and then you layer on top a chicken breast wrapped in bacon, and then you top it with then you top it with you mix up the mushroom soup and sour cream, and then you bake it on slow for like 3 hours at 275 275 for 3 hours.
Well,
so mom was like,
something to make me.
I think I will make this because it actually, I loved it. I used to love it. But of course, like I don't eat bacon. I definitely don't eat chipped beef anymore.
You're going to shit yourself.
I probably.
Can we make it with like vegetarian versions?
I've thought about it.
Is there vegetarian bacon?
Yeah.
Gross.
I mean, it won't be nearly as good, but
it's like actually seaweed.
But I totally want to make it for you and see what you think about it.
Yeah, I'll fucking try anything.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm like, it's half of a page, Mom. Like, she was like, do you have that recipe? And I was like, you can't remember that?
3 ingredients.
I know.
I remember it right now. It's like,
the biggest thing you have to remember is how much sour cream.
Can of mushroom.
Yeah. Sour cream.
Right.
All the meats.
Every meat.
It's pork, chicken, and beef.
It's like a turducken.
Yeah. So totally going to make it for you. I will bring it to you.
Okay, what recipe did I find that I was like... Fuck, I can't remember it. I'll find it though.
Yeah. And then you'll make it for me.
Yeah, we need to. I think it'll be fun.
I think so too.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.